idea who I am anymore. I have no idea who my brothers are anymore. It doesn't get much more alone than that. I ended the call, furious. I got into the Porsche, put the top down, and backed out of the garage. "Let's go, Jake," I said. "Show me what you can do." I drove through the private roads and off our property and then headed into the deserted country roads. Route 78 was straight and narrow with the ups and downs of the foothills. Perfect. The first 100 miles an hour came easy. Jake's engine roared with power, promising me more speed, more thrill. The sound of his tires screaming along the road began to disappear as I eased him toward 140. The rubber clawed at the road. I resisted the urge to close my eyes and drift away with Jake. Closing one's eyes at 140 miles an hour was never a good idea. I edged toward 150, and Jake drove as smooth as a gazelle running across the savannah. 155. 160. Oh, yeah. Lift. I felt the oxygen tunneling under the engine. Much more speed and I'd get into the air like a fucking plane. Of course not, but I felt it. Truly felt it. Jake's engine had now drowned out all the road noise, what little there'd been. My blood thumped in my ears in time with my heartbeat. 165. 170. Vibrations. Vibrations against my thigh. Just the engine, just me flying through the goddamn air. No, it was my phone. Answering the phone at 170 miles an hour? Not a good idea, but what the fuck did I care? I put the phone to my ear, a smile on my face. "Hello?" "Ryan?" a male voice said. "This is your father."
Chapter 1. Ruby. What next for Ryan and me? Could we even have a future now? If only I hadn't fallen in love with him. Clearly he wasn't in love with me, and right now he had way more to deal with than anyone should have. Bothering him about our relationship was not something I'd do. What could I do? More research on the future lawmakers. Another visit to my uncle, maybe. Another visit to Larry Wade. At least the two of them seemed less crazy than Wendy. Still crazy, though. It all seems so futile now. No matter how hard I worked, I never seemed to get anywhere. Questions didn't turn up answers, only more questions. What would make me feel better? Being with Ryan. But that wasn't in the cards. Then it hit me. I'd call Shayna. Just check up on her to see how she was doing. Maybe she'd heard something about Juliet and Lisa. I searched my contacts and pulled up her number. It rang a few times and then a female voice answered. "Hello, Shayna? It's Ruby Lee from Jamaica." "Ruby? I don't know any Ruby." "This is Shayna Thomas, right?" "Yes. We met in Jamaica, remember? When your friends and you went off on those jet skis?" "I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. Please don't call me again." The line went dead. What? I called the number again. This time I got no answer. It went straight to voicemail. "Listen, Shayna," I said, "I'm not sure what's going on, but I assure you there's nothing to fear from me. I'm a friend. I want to help. I want to—" The line went dead. I called again. No voicemail. She had blocked me. Why? What was she afraid of? My nerves prickled as I eyed my glass of water on the counter above me. I wasn't thirsty. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't anything. And then my phone rang. A number I didn't recognize. Shayna. Perhaps she'd been afraid someone was listening in and she'd tried a different phone. "Shayna?" I said into the phone. No. An eerily